6:47 back with our top stories in our Smart Start for this Wednesday, as today marks 2 years since 35-year-old Chaz Walker was killed in a hit and run on Empire Boulevard.
And he did die shortly afterwards at the hospital. And the case against the driver, who was initially arrested, that was eventually tossed.
Frustrating that family. Ron Spitzer joins us live this morning from the scene of that crash 2 summers ago with how loved ones and others plan to bring more attention back to the case. Ron.
Yeah, guys, 2 long summers of thought for those loved ones. On July 30th, 2023, at this intersection over here is where surveillance video caught the driver of a pickup truck colliding with Chaz Walker, who was trying to pass him while riding his motorcycle. Weeks after that hit and run, police arrested a 52-year-old man and charged him with leaving the scene of a personal injury incident resulting in death. But the judge dismissed the case months later. The family was told there wasn't enough evidence to go to trial. Chaz's family says he was all around a good guy who didn't deserve to die the way he did. That's why today several business leaders, including the owner of Nick Tahoe's, are partnering with the Walkers to sponsor a billboard reading, quote, "Another black man with no justice served." Chaz's cousin, sister, and mom believe the justice system failed their loved one, and they're hopeful someone will come forward with more information. In addition, they want to keep his memory alive.
The wrong needs to be righted, sure, but it was not. And that's what we're so not only upset about, but appalled about the legal system and the way it worked in this particular case.
I want people to see that beautiful smile, remember his spirit, and just never forget his face or his name.
That billboard will be up for at least 30 days at Jefferson Avenue and Main Street in the city. Family and friends are holding a ceremony there tonight at 7:05. That marks the exact date and time that Chaz was pronounced dead. For now, reporting, Ron Spitzer, News 8.
All right, thank you for that update, Aram. And also happening today, trial picks up for the only suspect arrested so far following that deadly shooting at Maplewood Park 1 year ago. 21-year-old Niger Johnson arrested back in February for his alleged role in this shootout in the park, as hundreds had gathered for a barbecue last July. In total, 7 people were shot. 2 women, 25-year-old Taisha Manning and 30-year-old Felicia Council, both died from their injuries. Police say multiple shooters were involved, but they don't believe Johnson fired any of the rounds that hit the victims. He faces gun and reckless endangerment charges, due back in court today at 9:15.
Tracking these alerts from overnight on tsunami waves hitting Hawaii after one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded. It was an 8.8 magnitude quake that hit off Russia's coast last night. That's a live picture from a harbor in Hawaii. It was the highest magnitude, this quake, since 2011. It triggered a tsunami in the northern Pacific, and then the warnings came for Alaska, Hawaii, other coastal areas around the world. 10-foot waves were predicted possibly for Hawaii early this morning. There was a 6-foot wave recorded. The Hawaii governor says they could be in the clear pretty soon.
So far, we have not seen a wave of consequence, which is great relief to us.
We'll also learn the impact of other states, Alaska, Oregon, and Washington. So far, no reports of any serious injuries.
Rochester City leaders order businesses in the North Clinton neighborhood close early during the Puerto Rican festival this weekend, or else face charges. In the past few years, crimes have been reported. As the festival ends, people crowd the streets. 2 summers ago, 1 person was killed in multiple shootings around the North Clinton area. The letter sent to local business owners asks them to partner with the city by volunteering to close no later than 4 p.m. on Saturday, and this may help RPD better secure the area. But if they don't, the city says it is prepared to enforce this under the gun violence state of emergency, and any business owners who stay open may face a misdemeanor charge. The business owners themselves in the area say they have been given no options, and they hope they'll reach some kind of middle ground before the weekend.
The Puerto Rican Festival has historically been our busiest weekend of the summer for many years now. It's unfortunate that something that's supposed to bring attention and light to our community hurts some of the people in it.
Yeah, possibly talking about losing some income there. Now, festival organizers say while they do hear the concerns from the store owners, they're committed to working with RPD and city officials on solutions going forward. Meanwhile, city leaders sent us their own statement, noting this is actually the second time they've sent out these letters citing the previous violence and adding, quote, since the city has initiated this and other safety measures, violence during this weekend has significantly decreased. The full statement, you can read it on our website, rochesterfirst.com, and Rochester's Puerto Rican Festival kicks off tomorrow at Parcel 5.
There is this big looming issue for soccer season in Gananda, a few weeks away. Some parents there are very frustrated over a possible sports merger with Marion schools.
And they say they weren't told about it because the Gananda school officials do say the district has gone down in attendance from 1,200 students to sitting right now at about 865, which they say has pushed the district to combine its sports teams with the neighboring Marion school district, starting with the soccer teams. Again, the parents say they were not informed and they think this may lead their kids to losing out.
We have no choice. It's going to change. It doesn't matter how you guys are going to handle the amount of people that are playing on these kids. I mean, are they going to get equal playing time or are they going to get playing time?
Varsity never gets equal playing time. That's varsity never gets equal time. Your best players are going to play. The goal is to win on varsity, so your varsity coaches are going to have more players to choose from to select the plays.
Well, parents say this is more than just the game. They question transportation, uniforms, and building up the teams. The school district has not yet confirmed the future merger, but for now, Gananda parents say they want more transparency and a chance to be heard.
Let's take you inside the huddle. Big news for first-round pick and rookie cornerback for Buffalo, Max Hairston. He left practice early yesterday. He hurt his right knee, and this was a non-contact individual drill. We heard from Dane Jackson, who called it a freak trip-up. Now, Max was not carted off the field, but he did need help leaving practice. Teammates and other leaders like Christian Binford and Trey White were immediately around Hairston as he was on the ground in pain. You see, he initially got up, took about a dozen steps or so, and then some more of the trainers walked over to give him some support to get him slowly off the field. So far, no further update on the severity, but it is concerning and a gut punch for the defensive backs. The Bills are off today. The next practice is tomorrow at Fisher, and then they go back to Highmark Stadium Friday for the return of the blue and red. That scrimmage at 5:30.
Well, tonight we're excited to welcome you back to News 8's Backyard Barbecue, and our friends from Bill Gray's will be here cooking up some delicious food for lucky viewers, and you have the opportunity to win some amazing prizes.
A nice afternoon for that as well. You can see this through our evening newscast. You are looking for the word of the week. You get the chance to win a hot tub, balcony set, fire pit, $1,100 gift card to Rock Barbecue Supply. You'll see that live starting on News 8 first at 4. 5 minutes to go until 7 o'clock. Final sunrise traffic update here. And a view from our greater Rock Sky Eye across the morning. We've been good to go. Everything's showing up as green. No green on the radar. Still waiting for some rain. But, yeah, we'll take another dry day here.
Yeah, another dry one for the barbecue.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yes, we always love when the weather works out for us to be outside to grill up for our friends and our viewers. Because when it rains, it's a bit hard to keep that fun going.
Yeah, I think we've only had this rescheduled one time so far this year.
Very, very lucky.
Yeah,
yes.
Pretty good. And the rain showers tomorrow that I've got for you, those are going to be front loaded, mostly for the first part of the day. And then you see a nice little cool down there, down into the 50s for overnight lows into the weekend.
And be sure you join us in 2 hours for our podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise, as we talk about some of the news of the day, what's happening in life, everything else. That's 9 o'clock on the Rochester First streaming app.
All right, we'll catch Brennan and James in a couple hours, and for now, we thank you so much for watching News 8 at Sunrise. Next update in 30 minutes, CBS Mornings is up next. Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.